Welcome back to Rashley's Barbecue. We're glad you're with us today. We're going to be cooking up brisket flat, pre-trimmed, using 2 seasonings. We're going to put down some Chop House blend, salt, pepper, garlic for the base layer. It's a finer grind. Then we're going to be using this Chupacabra regular. It's a coarser grind, so it'll give us a little texture. Y'all stick with us. We'll be right back. We're going to use a little duck fat as our binder. Just a light spray just to give it. It's almost out. It's not spraying a spray, it's just spraying a stream. That's okay, we can spread it around. That's good. That'll give the spices something to stick to. I'm not going to worry about the bottom side. It still has the fat cap on it. Wash my hands, I'll be right back. First thing we're going to hit it with is this Chupacabra Chop House blend. All right. Now we're going to hit it with the regular Chupacabra. There was a little bit of brisket magic left in this, and then I added a little Chupacabra to it, about half and half. It's got that coarser grind, like I say, give it a little texture on the outside. This was already trimmed from the butcher, so didn't have to do any trimming on it. Fat cap's about, a little over 1/4 inch thick. All right, that looks good. We're just gonna let this sit for a little while we go outside and get the fire going. We're gonna be cooking today on the PKTX grill using indirect heat. My first time doing it, so this is not a how-to. We're just going to play around with it and see how it works. We'll be right back. Okay, we're getting all set up for indirect cooking. Our fire is going to be right here, so the bottom vent under the fire, this one here, is open. The back vent is closed. That's where the meat's going to be. Then on the top, it's the opposite. This vent on top is closed. The back vent is open. And we're going to put this divider in our kick-ash tray so that we're only using about 1/3 of a basket of charcoal right here. Let's get the charcoal lit. Today we're using the B&B competition charcoal briquettes. Briquettes? What's a briquette? I don't know. They're probably 2.5, maybe 3 inches deep there, about even with the top of the divider. All right, we're going to try one of these tumbleweed fire starters. I've never used them before. If we're going to go experimental today, we might as well go experimental all the way. We're going to light the charcoal only over on one side. We'll let this side get lit. We'll drop the grate in. We'll drop in some mesquite chunks. Put a few over here so as it burns across, it can light those. That should be more than enough. Most of your smoke is going to get into your meat or on your meat at the beginning of the cook. So Just the first half of the fire is all I'm going to put wood in. All right, let's get that brisket on. I want to put the thickest end of the brisket toward the heat to start with. We'll probably turn it to get more even heat as we go, but that's how we're going to start it out. Fat cap down. We may even flip it over during the cooking and go fat cap up. Let's get it closed. Let the grill heat back up. Quick check-in, we'll be going for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, somewhere in that range. It's been maintaining 235 to 242 degrees. So it's been hanging in pretty good around 238 average. And let's take a look at the charcoal. You can see there's a bunch of charcoal that hasn't even lit yet. It's burning underneath a little. And we probably burned a quarter of the charcoal that's in there. Something like that. We'll see how long it burns on this first load. This grate lifts up and opens so you can add charcoal to it. We'll see how long it goes. Brisket's getting some nice color to it. Looking good, still a little moist, so we're not gonna spritz it with anything yet. All right, we're still running at about 230 degrees plus or minus. It's been going for a little over 4 hours now. We still have charcoal left. Let's just take a quick temp on the brisket and find out just where we're at. We're at about 140 degrees, 145. So we still have quite a ways to go. We still have over half the charcoal left. Let's close it up, open the vent up a little more, and let her go. All right, let me catch you up real quick. It's getting late at night. I wanted to accelerate the cook, so we went ahead and wrapped it in aluminum foil. Yeah, I know, the crutch, but we needed to get through with this. It's almost midnight, and I'm tired. Let's check our temp. That went in really easy, and we're at about 210, so 210, it went in easy, it's done. Maybe a touch overdone. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off, take it inside, let it rest. Then I'm gonna slice it, taste it, and we'll leave it till tomorrow and have it for lunch. All right, let's get in there and see what we got. Nice smoke ring. As I kind of anticipated, it's a little bit overdone, but that's all right. Still got some moisture in it. Looking good. It's breaking because I overcooked it a little, but got a nice bend to it. Pulls apart easily and tastes oh so doggone good. Brisket Magic and Chop House Blend on the PKTX grill. Thanks to South Texas Outdoor Kitchens. Bob Stark's Meats for the good meat. Well, we thank you for joining us today. Rashley's Border Q, where we cooked up that brisket on the PKTX grill using Chupacabra Chop House Blend and also Chupacabra regular spice mixed with Chupacabra Brisket Magic. It was a triple chup day. It took about 11 hours total cook time. Temperature ran between 230 and 250. PKTX grill worked beautifully. We added charcoal one time about 5 hours into the cook. So it ran 11 hours on one full load in the area you saw me load the charcoal. Then I added about 10 to 12 briquettes, and that's about it. We overcooked it a little. It came off at 210 degrees, but still an awesome brisket. The official taste testers say, good. So we thank y'all for joining us. We hope you'll come back, tell your friends, share, click like, and we'll see y'all later on down the road on Rashley's BBQ. Adios.